Morning class. As you all know beta, in the previous video we have completed our exercise 2.1 up to 9th question. Now we will solve our question number 10th. Now look at the question number 10th. Evaluate. In this question we have to evaluate the exponential term and find the final value of the answer. Okay, so look at the A part. A part is 1000 raised to the power 0 plus 1 raised to the power minus 1. Firstly we have to evaluate this. Firstly we will solve this part and then this part. Okay, to solve this question just recall your properties of exponential term, and one of them is a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. A, whatever may be the number, whatever may be the number, it means beta a can be any number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1000 10,000 lakh crore, whatever may be the number. Okay, however may be it large, however may be it small. Okay, so by using this property we can write 1000 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So the value of 1000 raised to the power 0 is 1. Okay, so this is equal to 1 plus 1 raised to the power minus 1, and also you know that a raised to the power m is equal to 1 by a raised to the power minus m. Okay, so here we have 1 raised to the power minus 1. What we can write it? We can write it 1 plus 1 by 1 raised to the power 1. Okay, and this is equal to 1 plus 1, and the answer is 2. So the answer of A part is 2. This is the solution of your A part of 10th question. Okay, now we will take one more example. B part. In the B part we have 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 7 multiplied by 3 by 5 raised to the power 7. Okay, and we know that if we have a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n, this is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. Okay, so here our base is same, and that is 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 in both, so we can add their power. Okay, so after using this property what we have this is equal to 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 7 plus 7, and that is equal to 3 by 5 raised to the power 0. And as we use property a raised to the power 0 equal to 1 in the previous example, same we apply this property on this. This is a number and raised to the power 0 here, so the answer will be equal to 1. Answer will be equal to 1. So 3 by 5 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. 3 by 5 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So the answer of B part is 1. Okay, now look at the C part. What you have in the C part? 20 raised to the power 0 multiplied by 30 raised to the power 0 plus 50 raised to the power 0 plus 70 raised to the power 0 and minus 100 raised to the power 0. Okay, as we know a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. By using this property we can write the given expression is equal to 1 multiplied by 1 plus 1 minus 1. Okay, because all has raised to the power 0. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 plus minus 1. So from here this is equal to 2. Okay, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So the answer of C part is 2. So this is the solution of your C part. Now we will do next part, and that is D part. What is in D part? In D part we have given that 24 raised to the power minus 1 divided by 12 raised to the power minus 1. So this is equal to 1 by 24 raised to the power 1 divided by 1 by 12 raised to the power 1, because a raised to the power m is equal to 1 by a raised to the power minus m. Okay. So by using this property we have written 24 raised to the power minus 1 as 1 by 24 raised to the power 1 and 12 raised to the power minus 1 as 1 by 12 raised to the power 1. Okay. So this is equal to 1 by 24 divided by 1 by 12, and this is equal to 1 by 24 division become multiplication, and second rational number will be converted into its reciprocal, and clearly 12 is the highest common factor between numerator and denominator. So we have to cancel it. After cancellation this will become 1 and this will become 2. So the answer of this part is equal to 1 by 2. So this is the answer of your D part. Okay, this is the solution of your D part. Clear? Now look at the E part. In the E part we have given that 57 raised to the power 0 multiplied by 18 raised to the power 0 multiplied by 7 raised to the power minus 1 and 6 divided by 6 raised to the power 0 multiplied by 7 raised to the power minus 2. Okay, as we have already discussed that a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1 and a can be what, any number. Okay, so by using this property we have this is equal to 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 7 raised to the power minus 1 and 1 multiplied by 7 raised to the power minus 2, or we can say this is equal to 7 raised to the power minus 1 divided by 7 raised to the power minus 2. Okay, and as you know a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m minus n. Okay, so here what we have same base and that is 7. So what we have to do, we have to subtract the powers. So by using this property we can write 7 raised to the power minus 1 divided by 7 raised to the power minus 2 is equal to 7 raised to the power minus 1 minus 2. Okay, and this is equal to 7 raised to the power minus 1 plus 2. After solving this addition, this is equal to 7 raised to the power 1 and that is 7. So the answer of this question is 7. What is the answer? 7. So this is the solution of your E part. Okay, now we will move on the F part. What is F part? In F part we have given that 9 raised to the power 0 minus 52 raised to the power 0 plus 7 divided by 105 raised to the power 0 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, same here, a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. By using this property we can write 1 minus 1 plus 7 by 1 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2. this one is of positive sign and this one is of negative, so they can cancel, and this is equal to 7 by 2 raised to the power 2, and that is equal to 7 by 4. So, this is the answer of F part and this is the solution of your F part. Okay. Now, we will do our next question, and that is question number 11. So, in 11th question, what we have in 11th question, by what number should we multiply 13 raised to the power minus 6 to get the product of 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. Okay. What is given in this? In this question, we have multiply by a number to 13 raised to the power minus 6 such that the product will become 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. Okay. So, let us assume that the required number is x, the number which we have to multiply to 13 raised to the power minus 6 in a way that their product is 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. Okay. So, let us assume that number will be x and the number is x. So, according to question, 13 raised to the power minus 6 multiplied by x is equal to 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. So, by using property that a raised to the power m is equal to 1 by a raised to the power minus m, what we can write here? We can write 1 by 13 raised to the power plus 6 into x is equal to 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. Okay. Power become negative of it, and negative of minus 6 is plus 6. Okay. Negative of minus 6 is plus 6. So, what we have? We have 1 by 13 raised to the power 6 multiplied by x is equal to 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. So, this number is here in multiplication. When we take this number to the right side of equality, it will become in division. What will become? It will be in division. So, by taking this number to the right side, we have x is equal to 1 by 13 raised to the power 9 divided by 1 by 13 raised to the power 6. And here base is same, and we know if we have same base, then in case of division, powers must be subtracted. Power must be subtracted. So, the answer is x is equal to 1 by 13 raised to the power 9 minus 6, and that is 1 by 13 raised to the power 3. So, this is the required number by which we have to multiply 13 raised to the power minus 6 to get 1 by 13 raised to the power 9. Okay. So, this is the answer of your question number 11. Now, we will solve question number 12. So, a part of question number 12 is 2 raised to the power minus 1 minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to the power minus 2 multiplied by minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 and whole raised to the power minus 1. Okay. We will do this question in two parts beta. Firstly, we solve this part and then we solve this part. Okay. And after that, we multiply both the resultant. Okay. Now, look at the solution of first part. Two raised to the power minus 1 minus 6 raised to the power minus 1. What this is equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power 1 minus 1 by 6 raised to the power 1. Okay. By using property a raised to the power m is equal to a by 1 by a raised to the power minus m. A raised to the power m is equal to 1 by a raised to the power minus m. Okay. By using this property, we can write this, and this is equal to beta 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6. Okay. And this is equal to LCM will be 6, on when you divide 6 by 2 we will get 3. So, 3 should be multiplied by 1 and that is 3. Minus sign remains as it is. When you divide 6 by 6, what will you get? 1, and 1 should be multiplied by 1 and 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. So, the answer of this part is equal to 2 by 6 and that is 1 by 3. So after solving a part, this part will become equal to 1 by 3. So the half portion we have solved. Now we will solve the remaining part. The solution of this part is 1 by 3. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now we have to solve this part. Okay. And this is equal to 2 raised to the power minus 2 minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 and the whole raised to the power minus 1. Okay. And this is equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power 2 minus 1 by 6 raised to the power 1 and the whole raised to the power minus 1. Now what we have? This will become equal to 1 by 4 and minus 1 by 6 and the whole raised to the power minus 1. And the LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. When you divide 12 by 4, what will you have? 3. 3 should be multiplied to this one and this is equal to 3. Again, when you divide 12 by 6, we will get 2 and 2 should be multiplied by this one and again this is equal to 1 multiplied by 2 and that is 2. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 by 12 and the whole raised to the power minus 1. Okay. So by using again the property a raised to the power m equal to 1 by a raised to the power minus m, what we have? We have this result is equal to 12 raised to the power 1. Okay, because 1 by 12 raised to the power minus will equal to 12 raised to the power 1. Now from here what we can say? Our one part is equal to 1 by 3 and another part is equal to 12. We have both results. What we have? We have both results. We have these both results. This part is equal to 1 by 3 and this is equal to 12 and we have to multiply them. And when we multiply 1 by 3 to 12, what will we get? 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12 and this is equal to 4 and this is the answer of your A part. Okay beta. So this is the solution of your A part. Try to do the B part by yourself and today your exercise 2.1 is completed. Okay. If you have any problem in this exercise, please tell me in the live class. We will take that problem in the live class. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.